Hello again, this is Ben Hitchcock Cross talking to you today for Deliberate Indifference, Wisconsin. We are going to read some more escrow documents here. I have the internal affairs investigation written up by Chief Heinzl here. So we're just going to go through these charges as he wrote them up. Quite a big document here, but good for him. Okay, so on Thursday, May 4th, 2023, I received a phone call from Ben Jansen in which he told me that he needed to speak to me regarding an incident. All right. He told me that someone posted a picture of the Common Council meeting agenda on Facebook. The person who posted the photo used a profile of County Watcher. County Watcher posted another closed session meeting tonight, an awful lot of this happening lately on May 3rd, 2023. The Facebook group is called Amery, Wisconsin Word of Mouth. Post anything. Ben then showed me another post from the County Watcher on the group Amery, Wisconsin Word of Mouth from April 24th. The post stated, "So please tell me why the Amery police chief is taking, quote, professionalism classes that the department is paying for out of their regular budget. May lead to hours cut, etc. When he lied on his resume and said that he had these skills, question mark, exclamation point. If you pay taxes in the city of Amery, this should outrage you." This is Ben Hitchcock Cross talking here now. This all sounds like free speech to me. I don't know where you're at, but this sounds like free speech to me. So we'll see what else is coming up. Ben further told me that Taylor was the one who brought this to his attention. I think that was the city clerk there. I believe she is sitting near Chief Heinzl in the video. And he felt he was obligated to let me know for the following reasons. Both posts involve the city in a negative light. He also stated that one of those posts also showed me, this is Heinzl here, in a negative light, as an employee of the city of Amery. And remember now, Chief Heinzl says it's not personal. Ben stated that the picture that was used in the post from May 3rd was taken in the upstairs lobby of the police department. I asked him how he knew that. Ben stated that the wall is gray, the black strip that is used for the post-it pins is visible in the photo, and the clear pins used to hold up the documents are visible in the photo as well. He's quite the detective, this Ben. I asked Ben when he put the agenda up and the post strip outside of the police lobby. He stated before 2 p.m. I then advised Ben to write up a report on how he got that information regarding this conversation. I don't have that report, but I'd sure like to see it. What a use of city funds, one might say. Okay. So I then spoke with Taylor Larson. She stated that when she got home Wednesday after the city council meeting, her mother told her that the meeting agenda was on the Facebook group Amery, Wisconsin Word of Mouth. And they were commenting how the council was having a lot of closed session meetings lately. Taylor then went on Facebook and saw the post from County Watcher, which showed the photo of the council agenda that was clearly taken outside of the police department's lobby. She then let Ben know of her findings on May 4th of 2023, and then researched County Watcher, where she discovered that another post on Amery, Wisconsin, Word of Mouth, this post targeted myself, the chief of police. Taylor then let Ben know of this post as well because it involved the city of Amery. I then advised Taylor to write a report on how this incident was brought to her attention. Okay. Again, all of this sounds like this Taylor person is hearing people, committing free speech, and then she's, let's say, tattling on them for free speeching to the police chief here. I don't know why she thinks that's a good idea or even legal, but hey, that's where we're at. Since the photo of the meeting's agenda was taken outside the department's lobby, which is in the city of Amery, and the photo was put on Facebook in a negative light, I am ethically bound to investigate this incident as a possible administrative incident subject to disciplinary actions if it involves one of my subordinates. I wonder what basis he's ethically bound. He claims that he's ethically bound, but okay. Oh, I guess he's going to tell us. Both Facebook posts reflect adversely upon the city. They showed nothing but negativity towards the city of Amery, the Common Council, the police department, and me, the chief of police. I then logged into Facebook and took several screenshots of the post. I then went upstairs and went onto the WiseNet Wave app, which controls the security cameras for the city and the police department. I continued watching the same camera. At the mark of 4 p.m., office assistant Bethany Eskro opened the secure door of the lobby. She then stopped and looked in the direction of where Ben posted the meeting agenda. It looked like she was reading something on the wall for approximately 7 seconds. Eskro then went to the door by the stairs that led up to the second floor police department lobby and disappeared from the screen for 2 seconds. It is normal behavior for the office workers to close the door near the time that they leave for the day. They pull out the door stopper and then the door closes behind them. Eskro then walked back towards the secure door that leads to the office and paused again to read something on the board that Ben posted earlier. She then disappeared from the view of the camera. This is Ben Hitchcock Cross talking now. I wonder if one of Chief Heinzl's duty at the Milwaukee Police Department in the training division was training people on how to write reports, because he sure writes comprehensive reports. All right, so I'll save you much of the description of Chief Heinzl's surveillance of Bethany Eskro, but we'll continue here. Eskro walked out of the lobby facing the area where Ben posted the meeting agenda. She looked at the area again, but this time her cell phone was clearly visible in her hand. She maneuvered the phone in a way that is consistent with getting ready to take photos. She then held it up to the area where Ben posted the agenda and made a movement that someone would make when they take a picture with their phone. She then brought the phone down, looked at it, and then put the phone back in her pocket. Eskro then went back into the secure area of the office. I recorded the video in my department-issued iPhone from the screen of my computer. This was done to protect the integrity of the investigation. There is a possibility of someone who has access to the camera system finding out that the recording of the segment was downloaded. I'm guessing he's going to talk about, he's talking about former chief and then their Lieutenant Hitchcock, I assume is what he's talking about, who, of course, made a complaint against the mayor regarding the chief, along with Miss Eskro. Continuing, I continued to watch the video and observed that nobody else took photos of the same area that Eskro did. I watched the video up until the time of 11:59 p.m. on May 3rd. Of course, he had to be thorough. After watching this video, I made the determination that Eskro was involved with the posting of the meeting agenda either directly or she sent someone else the photo to post on her behalf. The post clearly is meant to invoke a disparaging reaction about the city of Amery, the Common Council, and the police departments from the readers. One might also read that sentence. This post is clearly free speech. Period. Okay, moving on. This was not meant to generate positive conversation amongst the readers of this post. It was an attempt to create negativity toward the city of Amery, the Common Council, and the police department. I just note here for logical support purposes that he goes through some pages on taking this picture, but then he kind of goes pretty rapidly on the intent of the person who made this post here, and certainly Miss Eskro. I personally would want to see a little bit more foundation on that, how he came to that opinion. All right, I honestly did not expect one of my members from my own department to have been involved in this type of behavior. I then studied the April 21st post from the County Watcher, the one which stated, "So please tell me why the Amery police chief is taking professionalism classes that the police department is paying for out of the regular budget. If you pay taxes in the city of Amery, this should outrage you!" Exclamation point was posted. This post is a clear pronouncement that reflects adversely upon the city, the police department. This post content was very alarming but familiar to me. I say that for the following reason. The reason is because after my staff meeting on around 5 p.m., the food was put away already and everyone left the conference room except for myself and Eskro. Just so we're clear, Eskro disputes that. But, okay. Eskro made a comment about having a second grade concert to go to. I then made a comment that it was almost 5 p.m. and that I need to go home and do my homework. Eskro inquired about how long was my course. I explained that the one course will be done in 4 weeks and then another one starts in June. Eskro then asked if these classes are the ones I wanted to take, ? I then explained to her that they were the classes I wanted to take. There were basically professionalism classes that will help me with my position. And the city is putting me through it. Just about every chief in Wisconsin takes these professionalism courses. I have heard they really help with the position. Eskro then nonchalantly said, oh. When we then said our goodbye, that's that right there, that oh, that he's got her there. We then said our goodbyes and I retrieved my jacket and bag from my office before I left. Why this conversation is pertinent to this investigation is because this was a private conversation that I had alone with Eskro in the conference room. All of a sudden, on April 24th, 2023, City County Watcher posted the above listed post. Again, March 30th and April 24th. I'm not getting all of a sudden. I'm getting 24 days, but I'm not getting all of a sudden, but okay. Then she told County Watcher the details of our conversation, who then made the demeaning post. To be clear, this conversation was only between Eskro and myself. No information was given to anybody regarding that conversation. I listened to the YouTube video of the committee of the whole meeting from March 15, 2023. I stated that I was attending Northwestern University to better supervise stuff, which was a misspoken statement due to my nervousness. Nowhere the words professionalism classes were spoken of at that recorded meeting. I also mentioned my staff on March 30th that I was attending Northwestern University for leadership stuff. Again, nowhere during the portion of my meeting, of my staff meeting, I mentioned professionalism classes. And as we all know, again, this has been Hitchcock Cross speaking, and as Bethany Eskro has pointed out to me, that she holds the copyright on the phrase professionalism classes. So if anybody out there is going to use the word professionalism classes, kindly send her negotiations for royalties. We'd appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Since this derogatory post was posted on April 24th, Eskro, it's all of a sudden it was posted on April 24th, I think he means. Eskro was never brought this to my attention. She used poor judgment if she did not post this herself. One should ask themselves, why am I telling someone else about a conversation I had with my chief? What do I expect the person to do with that information that was divulged? Okay, what are their intentions? What are my intentions? What good will come out of telling someone else's private conversation? These are questions that need answers. Even after this first post on April 24th, Eskro was the only person that took a photo of this meeting agenda, and suddenly on May 3rd, the photo was issued on County Watcher's post. Now, April 24th to May 3rd, I guess we're getting closer to suddenly. I'll give him that. I might call it a week, but I guess we're on suddenly here. Okay. So why is she associating with the County Watcher again by sending the photo? Uh-oh. She's associating with somebody who's exercising the First Amendment rights. Okay, sorry. Anyways, continuing on. Again, one must ask themselves, why am I giving this photo to someone who already reflected adversely upon the city of Amery and the police department? One must ask themselves that. All right, what will There are other questions one must ask, apparently. What good will come out of this? How is this positive for the city, the Common Council, and the police department? This is considered a major, capital M, infraction under General Order 4.02. All right, which states a major infraction is defined as a violation of the rules, policies, and procedures which discredits the department, threatens the department's integrity, and adversely affects the department's infractions. Should be handled at this level. There is also a violation of personnel policy, which states employees are expected to conduct themselves at all times in a manner befitting their status. All right. This is also a violation of causes for disciplinary action, insulting behavior towards a superior, making false or malicious statements concerning other employees, supervisors, or the city. It should be noted, Eskro was disciplined for Facebook posts that violated policy back on January 25th. She posted on the Facebook group Amery, Wisconsin Word of Mouth. Former interim chief Jason Hitchcock, now Lieutenant Jason Hitchcock, spoke with Eskro regarding the incident and counseled her. I don't get spoke and counseled is not quite discipline, but okay. Not more than 3 months later, these incidents occurred again on the same Facebook group as that used in the incident. All right. I believe that Eskro is willfully, intentionally plotting with County Watcher, if she is not actually County Watcher, in an attempt to discredit, disparage, and bring negativity towards the city of Amery, the Common Council, and the police department, which happens to be that agency that employs Eskro. The intention of post number 1 is to demean me, the chief of police. It attacks my integrity by saying that I lied on my resume. This post is also designed to rile up City of Amery citizens by stating that due to my professionalism classes, the employees' hours may be cut. It is also implying that the city should not be paying for my continuing education classes with city taxes. Even though there is also a police department training budget that all officers utilize for the payment of training. The post also states that the citizens of Amery should be outraged. This is a common tactic to get people to harass their and wow. You don't believe it until you see it, but wow. I'll start that over again. Sorry, guys. This post also states that the citizens of Amery should be outraged. This is a common tactic to get people to harass their representatives in city, state, and or federal government. These posts are nothing more than attempts to rile up citizens, start rumors, disparage and demean the city of Amery, the Common Council, and the police department. I will be conducting an interview with Eskro on May 11th. A synopsis of her statement will be in a supplementary report. End of report. Let's just see if he put any okay. Guess not on this version here. So there you have it. That seems to me like description of a concerted effort to violate First Amendment rights, not only of Miss Eskro, but apparently of the County Watcher as well. So there we go. There's more City of Amery in action, more Chief Heinzl in his own words. So thank you for sticking with us. We'll keep you informed.